Hi, I'm Terry Crowley. I'm the city's utility director. I oversee the electric, water, and wastewater departments.
I'm Rob Skates, the water and wastewater operations superintendent for the city of Healdsburg's water reclamation facility.
We're here today to talk about the city's floating solar project.
Floating solar array that we have going on in our recycled water ponds is a project that started late in 2020.
We developed the floating solar project, one, because we want to increase the amount of renewable energy that we provide to cities' electric customers, but also we'd like to see a local resource. And because land is so expensive, floating solar out there is one of the benefits, is we can avoid the cost of land for that. So the floating solar project is large enough that it will provide the city's energy needs, about 8% of the city's energy needs. So floating solar is essentially the same as roof-mounted solar. So it's the same solar panels that you would put on your roof, except what you're doing is we're putting the solar on pontoons that float on top of the water. And one of the advantages that is that land is really expensive in Sonoma County, but the top of the water really can't be used for anything other than floating solar. And so we have that advantage that we can put it out there and not incur the land cost. And so that helps the power that's produced from there be cheaper and more affordable for our city's electric customers.
At the water reclamation facility, we bring in the city's wastewater and actually treat it to a level where it can be beneficially reused throughout the community. We use it for construction purposes. We use it for vineyard irrigation and also landscaping irrigation. We store about 40 million gallons of this recycled water in 2 large ponds, and these 2 large ponds are also the place where we have landed this floating solar project. We hope to get some benefit from these panels with the shade that will knock out a fair amount of algae that grows in these ponds. We want as clean as water as possible to give to the vineyards and the construction uses, so we're looking forward to that, other than it being a power generation device.
So the floating solar project's large. It's a large project. It produces much more energy than this wastewater treatment plant can use during the peaks of the day. And so that extra energy is pushed back towards the city in between, say, 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock in any given day. That's providing enough power to supply all of the energy needs for the south side of Healdsburg. So it's a pretty significant plant when it's producing at full production. The project that the city's built is the largest floating solar project in the U.S. It's 4.78 megawatts, and at that size, it outpaced a project that's in New Jersey. What's interesting about that is, being the largest, it helps others that may follow in Healdsburg's footsteps in the technology and how to build these projects and how to make them economical. And so we're hoping that we can help lead the way in producing more floating solar projects throughout the country. So the city was able to build this project through what's called a power purchase agreement. And what the power purchase agreement allows is the city to get access to tax incentives that the city would not normally be able to gain. So the developer, what they do is they fund the project entirely, and then the city purchases energy back from the project at a fixed price per kilowatt hour. And that allows the developer to take the tax credit and share those savings with the city, which makes the project much more affordable for the city's electric customers.
Pretty proud of the fact that we did get Plant of the Year award for 2020 from the California Water Environmental Association. It's definitely attributed to the hard work of all of the staff out here, as well as downtown, in making sure we maintain compliance and run a safe and effective and efficient operation out here.